Smoked Out Society.
Damn, D Green, you did this?
We hit the streets, you know the name. You need at least a quarter tank. I'm down for the get down, down for the get down. Y'all better get down, you know the game. We hit the streets, you know the name. You need at least a quarter tank. I'm down for the get down, down for the get down. Y'all better get down, you know the game.
Can't reach in my pocket. Oh man, I'm too lit. She taking my wallet. Oh man, I ain't too rich, but she got put on the dash. She been right the lap. She got the good stash. So I know what I found what's important. My family, my money, my lawyers. Drinking that whiskey, feeling like Jordan, looking like Jordan.
We hit the streets, you know the name. You need at least a quarter tank. I'm down for the get down, down for the get down. Y'all better get down, you know the game. I'm down for the get down.
I got too many racks. You guilty by association if you live with a rat. And they fuck with the broke hoes, and my bitch got a bag. And it don't matter what I spend, cause I'ma get it right back. I got a yop stick with me riding shotgun. With the game, I don't play, I'm a pop. And I got a hoe. And these niggas wanna hop. You acting like you got a bag, but we know you ain't got none. Many niggas too funny. I'm in a land right now, and I'm doing listen, all the rest, nigga, we been you gotta let you gotta don't say no around that totem pole. You gotta let them know. You gotta don't say no around that totem pole. You better let them know. You gotta let them go.
What up, people? That's a different way to start the show tonight. Shout out to the Prince and the Princess of the fucking Ricoooo squad. You already know, Chill and Melly. Shout out. Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. You might also know me as the Devil's Advocate and the problem child of the fucking Ricoooo squad. It's a light one tonight. I don't expect nobody to really jump on, but this is a late one. I ain't got no topic. I'm just chilling. I'm about to smoke a blunt. Fuck around. I'll probably play some Xbox with you fuckers. Do a little streaming of that. See what's popping off, though. But other than that, y'all know how I like to do. I like to listen to a little bit of music while I smoke and all that other good shit. Y'all already know. Shout out to everybody in the Ricoooo squad. But once again, shout out to Chino Plush and Melly the Chosen. With that being said, let's go ahead and let's get some music going. I want to play some music. Jugar un chin de música. I already know.
Ooh, baby, I just like it. Oh, damn, I need your loving. Ooh, yeah, baby. I can't hide you longer. I wanna set you on. It's good for
Oh, baby, let's make love tonight.
baby. I'm hooked just like loving. I need some loving. Yeah. Baby, I can hold the thoughts longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I won't set you on healing, set you on healing. Oh, baby, makes me feel so fine. It's such love, it will be my night. Set you on healing, baby. It's good for me. Set you on healing is something that good for me. Whenever birthday drops off on me, and my emotional stability is leading me. But there is something I can do. I can get up in the morning, call you a baby, and I'll be around to be there to relieve the love you give to me, freely. If you don't know, get your feeling. I can take got it sexual healing. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't you do me right, baby. I got teeth in morning. I see we're storming inside me, baby. I think I've got something. The waves are rising and rising. And when I get that feeling, I want to set you on healing. Set you on healing. It's good for me. Makes me feel so fine.
It's such a rush,
Yeah, the real me. The mind. And it's good for us. Set you on. Yeah, and baby, it's good for me. Sexual, yeah, it is something that's good for me. When it's good for me, when it's so good to me, my baby. Oh, oh, come take the control. Just grab a hold of my body and mind. So we've been thinking, running, running, it is time. Come on, dancing. Open up the me, darling, you're so great. I can't wait for you to operate. I can't wait for you to operate.
when I get that feeling, I want to set you healing. When I get that feeling, I want to set you healing. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I want to set you healing. I want to set you healing. Come on down, baby.
Till you come back home. Till you come back home.
I was official tissue. You already know. So, y'all know, at least twice maybe 3 times a week. I like to go through some of the members of the Rico Squad's YouTube channels, their Instagram channels, to see what the fuck is popping off. So with that being said, let's see what the Rico Squad is doing. Let's start off with the queen of the Rico Squad, Tokia is Jess. I saw she had posted some shit earlier, so that's where we going first. Ooh. Barracuda. See what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Cuba the Bronx is alive. El Cuba the Bronx is alive. Let's see, Tokia is Jess. I did see that she had put up a couple of fucking shorts. I'm so busy at work, I didn't even get to look at this shit. But we're about to go find out right now. About to go. Look at this Cuban faggot link. Cuban faggot link. Claims she put hands on Remy Ma. Carissa claims she put hands on. Oh, Lord. She beat up Remy Ma? Oh, get the fuck out of here. When was this? Hold on. Where's the volume? Where's the volume? No. Oh, Lord.
So I ran up on her.
When he,
I'm from Flint, baby. Quit playing with me. I ran up on that hoe. Quit playing. So I ran up on her. She want to talk about that shit. Fight me. I wanted to see what it was like with that face-to-face conversation because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. You wanna do this? You wanna do all that tweeting, baby? I'm about this. You right. We do just need to fight. We do. Yes, we do. Yes. Come to 54 so I can show you what's up. Huh?
Nah, don't do that, Carissa, man. You beat the shit out of Remy Ma. She too pretty.
Playing with me.
Come on,
No,
you
because it get like that. I ain't even mean to put my hands on that girl. Lord, I have to catch myself. But she started putting her hand in my face. Girl.
I see you, Maffy. I see you.
Huh. You don't match. You match your match. Match and you're mad. Fight hype, now what? Now what? What you gonna do? I put my hands on you. I put my hands on you and you ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Damn. If that's true, wow. But I kind of find that hard to believe.
Playing with me.
You know why? Because she. What happened?
No, I said, did that Remy Ma situation still a thing?
Yeah, apparently she put hands on her. But that's crazy because technically I don't think she should be able to do that. All boxers are their hands are registered weapons. So if she put her hands on Remy Ma, I don't think that was smart to come up here and brag about it.
No, nowadays, with everything that's happening, I don't think they're gonna like pay too much attention. You know, with the shit that's been happening. I guess it's like a girls' fight, right? Like they're not really gonna like what law enforcement agency's gonna pay attention to 2 women fighting if they really pay attention to 2 men fighting on the street.
Yo, so did you hear the shit that came out today? I'm gonna put this in the side so we can talk real quick. We're gonna leave it here. I'm trying to find it. Bro, there's information that's been leaked that Giselle Maxwell, she reached out to fucking Joe Biden when he was still president. She reached out to him to basically fucking tell him that she had information and shit on Donald Trump and everything and shit like that. And supposedly the Democrats wouldn't work with her because of the fact that she was convicted as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't trying to fuck with her. They wasn't trying to give her the day of time. And she said she had mad information to bury Trump and everything, and they wouldn't touch her. That's what I'm hearing now. That they would not work with her. They didn't even want to talk to her because of her current situation and how bad she looked.
You know what's crazy? I'm glad you brought this up because I was about to send you something earlier, pero como yo estaba moving around, I was tired and shit from yesterday. I
Damn, this
was
shit
like,
just. Give me a
let me put
second,
it on.
Matthew. I can hear you.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can hear you. Give me a second. This whole shit just blew up on me. What the fuck, man? Cago la madre. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bro, I'm sorry about that. When I ran into the
No, you
house,
good.
I had the fucking soda in my hand. I just bursted it open, and she just said, "Here, nigga, surprise, motherfucker."
Nah, bro, I'm the same way. I be leaving cans on top of the computer with soda, and I be fucking destroying keyboards and mouses, bro.
Chacho, I'm fucking. Yeah, bro, and that shit came out today, and I'm trying to find it, but I've been having an issue
Well, no,
trying
no,
to
no.
find
We
it.
we spoke about that the last time you streamed, but what I was gonna tell you was I saw there's a guy named Andrew Cullingham. He used to do a show called All Gas No Breaks. I think they booted him out of there, and he started doing his own thing under a different channel name, and he's still popular. He's like super popular. He did an interview with Biden's son. He did two of them, right? He did the first one, and then the second one was based on, he said, based on what Whoop said, that Trump met Melania and, yada, 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 yada. Melania is now suing Biden's son for $1 billion. But obviously, because he said, according to so and so it doesn't count as defamation. But he said in that same recording at the end, he said, it was like, I'm willing to be the spear for the people. This man this man, when he talks, he has presidential in him, right? That's why I say, yo, if he ran,
Who,
I'm gonna be
Biden's son?
Biden's son, yo, not for
Nah, I don't
nothing.
know, man.
No, no,
He's tainted a little bit because of
no,
some
no, no.
shit he
Yo,
did.
listen. Okay, so what if he smoked crack and he fucked hookers? Boo hoo. Boo hoo. And he snipped some coke. Boo hoo.
Yeah, you
Past
know what?
presidents have
Word.
done worse.
Yeah, we got one right now that's doing a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah, you right.
So I'm not saying overnight people should like cherish him, but I'm saying that he's shown the world he has a good head on his shoulders. He made a mistake. He's just like us. He made a mistake. Big fucking deal. He got caught with a piece. He got caught with hookers. He got caught with crack. He caught with coke. No big deal, right? But in that when he was talking, he implied that he said, yo, I would help you guys get to the truth. Now, fast forward, this is what I want to show you. Guess what I found this morning? So
What?
I found a post, right? This was about 2 days ago. This is something that was in the Epstein stuff, but people forgot about it. So I'm going to read what it says, right? It's really short. So it says, it says, may be a nothing burger or a known thing, but it's new to me. According to investigative reporting by the Daily Beast, shortly before he was arrested, Jeffrey Epstein, via his private foundation, Gratitude America Ltd., donated to 3 strange international recipients. Now, listen to me, Havoc. Listen to what I'm about to say, because this is crazy. He donated to 3 international recipients. One of them was a Lithuanian ballet company. Listen to what I'm saying. The second one was an association, Mendi, because it's pronounced in Italian, an Italian psychology group offering psychotherapy and sexual counseling. Number three, Association for the Promotion of National Culture Policy conducted in the 80s and 90s of the 20th century. Association por la Promoción de la Política Cultural Nacional de Anís. That's all in French, right? Founded, I mean, in Italian, founded in 2018, has no online presence, registered in a Paris building at 164 Boulevard de Montparnasse, occupied mostly by medical offices with no visible branding or signage at the location. French corporate records show two former aides of Jack Lang, former French culture minister, implicated in the Corral affair scandal as officers plus one current staff member in Lang's office. Jack Lang was accused in the early 1980s Corral affair, a French case involving child abuse at an alternative living center. No evidence was ever found linking him to the crimes, but conspiracy and investigative circles still whisper. Now that I've told you that, listen to this now. Here's the fucked up part. So, from what I gathered, I can't say verbatim, but it turns out Epstein was funding girls' summer camps, and he was really interested in Lithuanian ballet. So, remember, the MO of his targets were white girls who was tall and slender with the bodies of ballet dancers.
We know he fucked the president's wife. If that's what you lead into,
no. You're not listening. No, you're not listening. What I'm suggesting is that he purposely targeted, because he knows the type of girls he likes in terms of body figure. He purposely targeted ballet schools. In New York City was another one where he was funding ballet schools and girls programs where he was mentoring young women. So this was way back in the early 2000s. So there's a what I'm trying to say, there's a crumb trail that leads to ballet schools, alternative schools where it's only girls that have like rough upbringings, or in a ballet profession in foreign countries. So what I'm trying to say is he had this very complicated network of where he was farming his women, little girls. He was targeting ballet dancers. He was targeting art schools. He was targeting all these things. So then you start getting the pictures that, this wasn't just a conspiracy. This was like a big operation.
This was a full-blown operation. This shit is crazy. Damn. So how much of this is Maxwell, Giselle Maxwell involved in this? It's pointing like she's the fucking head of this shit. I've seen information that's basically pointing to her being the fucking ringleader of this whole Epstein situation. I'm telling you, man, that they need to let us see. I'm just curious to see, other than the two that we already know, Trump and Prince Harry, I wonder who else is on that list, bro.
Oh, check this out. Here's another thing. That's what I'm telling you. Listen real quick. This is another thing. This is in the same post. Peter Martins, the director of New York City Ballet at the time, was a contact in Epstein's black book, and some masseuses' names had ballerina written next to them. Martin was terrible and ruined New York City Ballet, so it's on brand for him. He resigned due to accusations of sexual assault. How shocking. But an internal investigation cleared him. However, it was well known he was an abusive fucker. Let's drag him into this. I check his associations with any Lithuanian ballet companies. So, like I said, it looks like when they talk about him, it's either you're going to hear about Maxwell or you're going to either hear about Epstein, right? Throughout this point A to B. But no one's talking about the in-between.
The more and more the shit's coming out, the more and more it's looking like fucking Melania was planted as a mole to control Donald Trump.
Yeah, I do believe, even though she claims that they never met that way, I do believe she was, like she was a young girl.
They got photos. They got photos of her with Epstein. I think Epstein smashed. He introduced her to fucking Trump. Nigga, I'm trying to find that shit. There's a video too that's out there where supposedly when he found out she was pregnant, he was gonna push her or some shit like yo, what the fuck is going on?
Well, I bet you he regrets that now. He probably regrets not pushing it down them stairs.
Nigga, he would have went to jail really bad, bro.
Listen, if he's getting away with the sexual abuse shit with children, whatever the case may be, he would have gotten away with pushing a pregnant woman down the stairs. He definitely would have gotten away with it. There's no way he like they made the threat to him, like, oh, you're gonna go to jail. Yo, he's been already threading on that line when he was messing with like, whatever this shit is that Epstein has. It's like, it's ironic coming from Epstein that he tells him you're gonna go to jail. How if you're fucking with kids? It's like one hypocrite telling the upper hypocrite, chill out, but then there's no restraints there.
Damn, Trump's all up on this flight log.
They're even bringing. Do you remember what happened in Penn State? You heard Havoc? Do you remember what happened at Penn State?
Nah, not sure. Give me a refresher.
Penn State was the school where the coaches were like, I don't want to. They were.
Oh
doing
yeah,
something to some young
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, that's what they say drove Rick Pitino to retire, some shit like that.
Yes, that's why I say I feel like all this shit is just like this huge network we're unaware of. We're just finding one network after the other.
Wait a minute, what the fuck is this?
Or your time for this ad. Hit that skip button. Or
welcome to the Tara Palmieri Show. For me, the Epstein story isn't about politics. It's about putting the pieces together of a massive sex trafficking operation for the many survivors who have had to suffer without justice and answers. I don't care where this investigation leads, whether Democrats or Republicans look bad. I have been looking for tips and information everywhere, and so many of you have sent them to me, so thank you so much. Please continue to do so. I am trying my hardest to investigate this, to put the story together. And I've got to tell you, I think about it all the time. And this weekend, I saw one of the most glaring and obvious leads: to talk to President Trump's fixer during the 2016 election, Michael Cohen, because he was on TV talking about the Epstein case, saying there's no way that Trump went to Epstein's Island, and there is no flight record of Trump going to Epstein's Island, and he may not have, right? But it was weird because Michael said, I just know he didn't because I just know him, and didn't really give a reason why. And then I started looking around, and Michael had also said on CNN that he sort of cast doubt on the Wall Street Journal's reporting that President Trump gave Jeffrey Epstein a card in the shape of a naked woman that was doodled. And in it, it was a suggestion that they had a shared secret about, sexual tryst, and that he used the word enigma. And Michael Cohen went on TV to say, Trump doesn't doodle and he doesn't use the word enigma. Well, it turns out Trump's doodles have been sold at auction at Sotheby's, and he's used the word enigma.
Wow.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, why is Michael Cohen covering for Donald Trump? And it wasn't even so much covering. It's like, why is he defending him? And then the lights went on for me. And I thought to myself, duh, Cohen was around when Katie Johnson, the Jane Doe, that's her name.
Oh,
yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Oh, that's
right.
Pause that real quick. Happy.
Right, that's
Michael
right. That nigga's trying to. That's right. So he's trying to cover his tracks before he get roped into this shit. Oh my God. Boom. Fucking boom. Oh shit. Bro, this shit is getting
Yo, who knew we were gonna hear that name again? Michael Cohen. I haven't heard that name since the pandemic, bro.
Yo, shout out to Terry Palmieri. Yeah, we fuck with you. Matter of fact, just because of what you just opened up, you're gonna get a little subscribe. Fuck that. Look like you doing your homework on there. You just put some shit on for me and Matthew. Let's keep it going.
Run-up of it. She said that she was raped at Jeffrey Epstein's.
Yo, who else was with fucking Trump when all this was happening in his first term?
Bloomberg.
Oh,
Bloomberg. Remember, yo. Remember the movie, the fucking Borat movie, whatever it was, that they caught this nigga taking off his pants when there was a 15-year-old girl. Remember that was a real thing. He didn't know there was hidden cameras, and a nigga implied that he was gonna have sex with this like young girl, some shit like that. And he caught this nigga on camera.
Who was it? That was Bloomberg, or was it fucking
not Bloomberg? What was that old nigga's name? The old fucking lawyer nigga,
Giuliani?
Giuliani. There we go, Giuliani. They caught Giuliani in the movie. Remember that they did that movie and they pranked him, and then he didn't know they were recording still.
Yes, and it was with a young girl. Oh my God, yo, who else was a part of Trump's inner circle when this shit was going down?
What's that other old nigga name? That old nigga with the white hair.
Bloomberg wasn't not
Bloomberg, but Giuliani.
I know who you're talking about. He has a show right now. What the fuck is his name? Michael something.
Hold on.
What the fuck is his name? His first name is Michael.
Michael Cohen was the second guy. That's the lawyer.
No, not Michael Cohen. There was another nigga that he's an author. He writes books and all that shit and everything. And he was a part of his first administration.
Oh, Michael Wolf, some shit like that?
Nah, what the fuck is his name? It might not be his name. His first name might be Michael. He's a fat old guy. I know who you're talking about. That he has like a little
Weinstein.
No, not
the
Weinstein.
Director?
No, Weinstein was a part of that inner circle too, but it was another one. He did a movie. He did some movies that were controversial. What the fuck? Hold on a second, bro. This is crazy. This is fucking wild. Movie producer, a part of Trump's first administration.
Oh, Weinstein. Right? Oh, no, that's not Weinstein. Never mind.
Steve Mnuchin? No, that's not him. No, that's not him. What the fuck is his name? I'm telling you, Bannon, Michael Bannon.
Okay. Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon.
That was the director of CIA or some shit like that, or Attorney General.
Yes, that's another motherfucker that was down. No, this is Steve Bannon. Nah, the nigga got glasses. He did movies. He did some real controversial movies that blew him up. What the fuck is his name? Oh my God.
Hold on, I'll look it up for you right now.
Fucking, he produced movies. Like, his movies were legit about some shit that happened. What the fuck is his name? Oh my God.
Steven Mnuchin?
No, I don't think it's him. No, hold on.
Yeah, he served as a Treasury Secretary. Additionally, Pilar Navarro, who wrote and directed films, served as a White House trade advisor. Steven Mnuchin, Peter Navarro, Stephen Miller, Mick Nonavi, Russell Vought, and Rex Tillerson are all the people that. Mike Pompeo was. So all these names were working for Trump that had entertainment backgrounds.
Steve Bannon.
Nah, because
you're right. You're right. It is Stephen Bannon. That's the Stephen Bannon, executive and former White House chief of strategist. Yeah, Stephen Bannon. That's the nigga that did all those controversial good ass movies and shit like that. Stephen Bannon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm seeing names here that I haven't seen since Steven Mnuchin. He said he was.
These niggas were all a part of. Do you know who else ain't been around neither? Kellyanne Conway. She booked it. She took it. She dipped off.
Oh yeah, Kelly.
Come on, man. There's a lot of people that really stopped fucking with Trump. You know, that probably saw some shit in his first term and said, "Yeah, we not doing this." Yo, let's finish playing this because this chick here, shout out to her for this, bro. She got us thinking.
Citing threats. Now, who was dealing with President Trump's allegations of citing when Katie Johnson, the Jane Doe, that's her name, but her Jane Doe name, Katie Johnson, filed 3 suits against President Trump during the 2016 election and the run-up of it. She said that she was raped at Jeffrey Epstein's townhouse by President Trump in 1994 when she was a 13-year-old aspiring model. These are her allegations in a complaint, but they went away right before the election, days before, citing threats. Now, who was dealing with President Trump's allegations of affairs and indiscretions? Who was his fixer at the time? Michael Cohen. He dealt with the Stormy Daniel hush money payments, which actually ended up sending him to jail. He dealt with the Karen McDougal payment through the National Enquirer. Michael Cohen would be the one to deal with this case as well. So I thought, let's talk to him. And we had a conversation on my Substack Live. You can go to tarapalmieri.com and sign up for that Substack, the Red Letter. I have a lot of these live conversations on there. I just wanted to know, did he deal with the Katie Johnson case? Did he know more about it? What happened there? And so we started the conversation, and Michael is extremely aggressive, saying, I don't know anything about Epstein. I know nothing about Epstein. I know nothing about Epstein. He said he started working for Trump after they broke up, after their friendship ended. And that's true. He started working for him after 2007. But Trump was also called on by a victim to testify against Epstein for her. And I mean, Epstein was everywhere, right? But after getting very upset and really defensive, within minute 4 of our conversation, he finally makes a very shocking admission. He handled a complaint related to Trump and Epstein. An infant, in his own words, as he called her, accused President Trump of rape. And in Cohen's telling, Trump told him to handle it. So he hired an investigator, PI, private investigator, to track the woman down.
Oh, this fucking commercial, motherfucker. I said, damn, we're going to show us tracking the bitch down on the boat?
I ended up
imagine
taking a private investigator and trying to find out who this person was. And we went to the address that allegedly this minor lived at in the Bronx.
But this is why Jane Does use these fake names like Katie Johnson and Jane Doe, because they don't want to be tracked down, because private investigators are used to intimidate them, to dig up dirt on their lives that can be used to smear them in court and elsewhere, to make it difficult for them. And here's Michael Cohen saying he just hired a private investigator to try to find out who this person is who was trying to be anonymous. Well, he said the private investigator led to an empty parking lot in the Bronx, which actually wasn't that surprising to me, because why would a Jane Doe use their own address? That would give away their location, their home, their identity, who they are. Most of them actually just use the law firm, the address of the law firm. He says in his account that he talked to one of the lawyers. The lawyer said they never even met the victim. It wasn't real, and it was dropped. And I said, well, why didn't you retaliate against the lawyer? This is crazy. And he seems to suggest that it might not be the Katie Johnson case, but there is no other complaint on the docket relating to Trump and Epstein during this exact same period of time, right before the election in the fall of 2016.
Wow.
But I remember that Courtney Wild told me, she was an Epstein survivor. She told me that when she was trying to, when she was filing a suit against Jeffrey Epstein and she was trying to take him to court, that his private investigators were so aggressive against her and they nearly ran her off the road. Okay. Like, it's a form of intimidation. It's frightening. And then I look and I see in the reports that at the time, this Jane Doe said that she dropped the case because of intimidation. You would think that just the fact that President Trump's former fixer is admitting that he hired a private investigator to try to find this Jane Doe, just like he paid off this porn star, Stormy Daniels, and handled this National Enquirer payment to Karen McDougal. You would think this is a major breakthrough, right? That all of the media would be covering this. It's his words. It's not me as a source telling you that a source told me this. It's Michael on the record. I mean, just listen to him right here. But no. And I can tell you this. You know this if you've been watching this channel. I have been on MSNBC, CNN. I have been on TV every single night. These shows want me on because they know that I am a Epstein expert. I've also worked at a lot of these networks, and I am a credible journalist. And yet this is a major breakthrough. And and they don't want me to go on TV to talk about it. They're not even covering it. I'm just wondering why. Is this getting too close to the sun? I mean, it just seems very strange to me. Is it because, Michael Cohen is now a useful cudgel in the resistance against Trump? And if he's, if he's seen as no longer reliable, then they can't use him as a source on TV. I don't know, but I just have to say, like, to me, this seems like a very important breakthrough that Michael Cohen might understand why President Trump doesn't want the files released. I mean, he was involved in the one complaint against him that's public. He started our conversation saying he had no knowledge of Epstein, and then within 4 minutes said he dealt with one complaint. He was all over the place afterwards, and he was angry with me at one point, debating the truth. I mean, when you're debating the truth, saying your truth and my truth are not the same, it's just not a great place to be.
Your truth and my truth may not be the same. What you want to hear is what you may want to hear is truth, right? It may not be the same. I'm telling you, I had no conversations with Trump about Epstein.
But I just want to reiterate that when we look at this case, at the Epstein story, we have to look past the politics.
Maffey.
Yes.
From 1 to 10, what is the possibility that somebody other than us is watching this and your boy Michael Cohen might be getting a little subpoena?
50-50. But it's a possibility he did. I would say,
He fucked up already. He already said he tried to cover up something. She already pinpointed what case it is. He's probably the dumbass that doesn't realize that she set him up and he gave up the information. So now this white girl figured out which case he was talking about. So this nigga basically he implicated himself like an idiot, basically.
Here's the thing, right? So, because remember, I think the first time we spoke about this, we only knew of one that came up. Pero, I sent you a link on your IG. When you get the chance, look at it. It's all the victims that had problems with Trump. This is all the way. It's names with the stories all the way back from the early 90s. And then if you go scroll down at the very bottom, there's Ivana Trump, 1989, right? Now, here's the thing about this. So she made a disposition, right, in 93. No, she made a disposition in 2000. Yeah, 93, in a book she wrote. And then she commented further on it in 2015. But if we look at the bottom, it says the mother of 3 children with Trump, Ivana Trump, charges that Trump violated their bond of love in a 1989 incident, which she has not described any further in public. She wrote that her reported words charging her ex-husband with rape in a disposition were figurative, that stories about her rape are totally without merit, and she did not mean rape in a criminal sense. She is under this is where it gets crazy. She is under a confidentiality agreement and cannot discuss her marriage publicly without approval from Donald Trump. Now,
yeah,
take a look.
He did.
Now, if you look at that whole list, when you get the chance, it's gonna show you he has a pattern of doing shit with women, bro, all the way since the 90s, bro, and the 80s. I'm talking about grabbing people, grabbing them their private parts, telling them like taking them to a private room, pushing women up on walls. So just seeing this itself, right, and all these excerpts, I think, I kind of feel like, I think he did it. I don't have evidence to prove it. I think, he did something. If it's alleged the whole R word, I believe it without a shadow of a doubt. No. There's too many people. There's too many people, when they say, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Yeah. So it's kind of like, this is a lot of smoke. And it's like, I don't
Not even
know
that.
how
It's a
people
lot
get
of
mad at
ash. It's a lot of fucking ash, bro. It had to be fire here at one point. Let me see, because I see that right after this clip, she starts talking to some people. Let's keep going.
And who is helpful to our political causes and what facts are helpful for our political causes is instead look for answers to this insidious corruption. That is the answer to this. This is for the survivors, okay? This is for the many, many broken lives caused by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
When we come back, journalist Tara Palmieri will join us to talk about her reporting on the Epstein files. She's, had an interesting realization about something Michael Cohen had told her. So we're going to talk about that and more. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.
All right, we got a great interview for you guys now. Tara Palmieri, she's the author of The Red Letter on Substack, which matches Anna's dress today.
It does.
So it's appropriate. It makes a lot of sense. And host of the Tara Palmieri Show, unsurprisingly, on YouTube. All right, Tara's an expert on the Epstein case and recently interviewed Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's former fixer, and joins us now. Tara, welcome back.
Oh, I hate when these fucking commercials do that. That should be fucking me up.
You did get a
shit, they shooting at us.
No problem. So let's talk about your Michael Cohen interview. So he used to be Donald Trump's lawyer. He told you something interesting. What was that?
Yeah, I think this is a pretty big breakthrough, actually, in terms of understanding why President Trump might not want the Epstein files out there. And it's actually been really underplayed. I was thinking about it as I saw Michael Cohen on a number of shows saying, President Trump doesn't doodle. His doodle sell at auction. That's at the basis was after the Wall Street Journal reported that President Trump gave Jeffrey Epstein a doodle of a woman, a naked woman with a, sort of a suggestion that they both knew about sexual trysts. And then, we find out that they sell at auction. He also says he doesn't use the word enigma. We have clips of Trump using the word enigma. He said there's no way that Trump went on the island. We don't have any proof of Trump on the island, Epstein's island, by the way. It's not in the flight records, but he was just saying, I know this because I know Trump. Okay, so it's like, right? You were the fixer. And there was a case right before the election. There was a woman named Katie Johnson, which is not a real name. It is a Jane Doe name. She came through in 3 lawsuits right before the 2016 election, alleging that she was raped by President Trump in Jeffrey Epstein's house in 1994 in his townhouse when she was a 13-year-old trying to be a model.
Wow.
The case was dropped right before the election in November 2016, and she cited intimidation. And I thought to myself, well, who would have handled something like that? And at the time, Michael Cohen was Donald Trump's fixer, right? He handled the Stormy Daniels case at the exact same time. That was the hush money case that actually led to him going to prison for campaign finance violations. He also dealt with the Karen McDougal payments through the National Enquirer, another attempt to keep an affair quiet before the elections. And, I first talked to him on his Substack, and he was very defensive. He said, I don't know anything about Jeffrey Epstein. And then he finally said there was one complaint he called her an infant, alleging rape of President Trump, and that he sent a private investigator to try to find this Jane Doe.
So Tara,
first of all,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we actually have that portion of your interview with Michael Cohen. So I if it's okay, I'd like to play that for the audience so they can hear what he said out of his own mouth, and then we'll discuss. Let's take a look.
Before they replay this, yo, Matthew, once again, I'm gonna ask you this question. From 1 to 10, what is the possibility that they're gonna subpoena this nigga, yo?
From a 5, it went all the way up to a 9.
Oh my God!
He went
he fucked. This girl's gonna ride with this, bro. She's gonna ride with this. Look at they showing. She took all this information on all. Now I realize what all these other little cuts are in the video right here. These are all different news organizations that she rocked on, yo, with this information, bro. Oh my God. Here we go.
Okay.
The only case that I was involved with was a Jane Doe, an infant, by and through her mom, Mary Jane Doe, right, as legal guardian. That case was dismissed not because of anything that I spoke to the lawyers, and I've talked about this a million times. I turn around and I receive this summons and a complaint, and the averments in it are awful. They're despicable. It talks about basically rape of an underage female, claiming and alleging that Donald was involved in it and all that other nonsense. I ended up taking a private investigator and trying to find out who this person was. And we went to the address that allegedly this minor lived at in the Bronx. Well, lo and behold, the investigator responds back and says the only thing that's there is an empty parking lot. There's no building there, it's an empty lot.
This dude, Artemis, is probably.
Que cago en la madre de los maldito fucking ads esto, man, que se rompe el fucking ads esto, yo.
Wow. So what was the takeaway from what he admitted there?
First of all, he's never admitted that before. Literally. He says, I know nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. And that was how he spent the first 4 minutes of the conversation, saying, I know nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. I know nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. I know nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. And then finally admits that he worked on a Jeffrey Epstein complaint. The reason that Jane Does might use an empty parking lot, a place they don't live, is to protect themselves from private investigators and harassment. It is a known fact that they decide to be Jane Does because they are afraid of intimidation, of threats. Courtney Wild, who was a very brave survivor of Jeffrey Epstein, when she decided to, file a suit against him, his private investigators were so aggressive, they almost ran her off the road. This is a very common tactic when trying to intimidate Jane Does. Now, the fact that this Jane Doe led to a...
No, you gave us enough information. Shout out to Tara Palamari. But me and Matthew, we got some talking to do right now, baby girl. Yo.
What do you think what do you think he meant by infant? I've never heard that word used when it comes to like these types of allegations.
He's probably talking about that 13-year-old little girl, that fucking aspiring, that you got a 13-year-old, that's kind of an infant. That's a child.
That is young.
That's
wow. But the crazy thing is for him to deny and then say, okay, this is the only case I worked on, it makes me think that you probably have a lot more details. Probably not crazy amount of details, but the details is enough to be like, hey, we got to look into this.
He's kind of counting down the days before they come knocking on his door like, yo, can we talk to you for a minute?
My thing is the lawyer, isn't there a client attorney privilege? So for example, you know how it used to be that if you commit a crime, you could admit to your lawyer that you did it. It's his job to get you out of it. Is this one of those cases where he can stay, can keep his mouth shut?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for something right now. This shit is crazy. This shit is straight wow, bro. Oh shit, was this shit with South Park? Did you see that episode with South Park?
Yup.
And Donald Trump?
Mm-hmm. That nigga's upset about that.
Trying to find some video here.
Oh shit, okay, so it says here attorney-client privilege is not absolute. It has several limitations and exceptions. While the privilege aims to protect confidential communications between the lawyer and their client, and can be waived or lost under certain circumstances. Yeah, so they could pull them into a courtroom and pretty much say, yo, you gotta tell us what you know. Like, you don't have the privilege of keeping that information to yourself anymore. Now the question is he gonna say something?
Yeah, that too. Remember, and that too. Remember, he's a convicted felon, so that's probably another reason why he has to probably speak.
And here's another thing: how can you take his testimony seriously when he has a grudge on Trump because he lost his law license because of Trump?
So how do we know he's not being vindictive?
That's true too. Just gonna have to find out. Trying to pull this shit up. Hold on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see.
Trying to pull something up. There was a fucking other story that I heard. Hey, some of these other content creators, these niggas is making it their lives to go to these courts and all that shit and everything. You ever saw that Jeffrey Epstein video where they asked him about Trump and he pleads the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th?
Yep. This shit's blowing up on YouTube right now. It's been the last 5 hours and up. They've been talking about this, but I'm looking to see if they're gonna subpoena him.
Who, Cohen?
Yup. I'm trying to see if like there's any clues that they might actually subpoena him. But then again, here's the thing: if
Bro,
it's Trump's DOJ, what's to say he's not just gonna tell the judges to like throw that shit under the fucking, like under a rock or some shit and say ignore it until his 3.5 years are up. Yeah, there's nothing more to go by. To be honest, as much as I want him to go to court, until now it's like, what much more do we need to actually get him into a docket? Let me see. This would be his civil case. Oh, I got all his legal cases here in front of me. His last legal case was in 2024. Yo, this nigga got hit with protective order regulating disclosure of jury information 2024. Oh, this is his criminal complaints. Wait, what? These are all criminal complaints?
Basically.
Wait, what was this about? Wait a minute. Hold on. Decision in order. Was this a civil case? Oh, shit. Wait a minute.
Shit out of him.
This is a criminal case.
Share it in the back.
Look.
You on your computer?
Yes, sir. I can send it to you in the private chat right now.
No, share it in the back. Share it in the back. So I can pull it up on the screen.
In the back, right? Yeah. I sent you the link on the back.
No, like, oh, you don't know how to share it, like when I be putting shit like this. Hold on.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Share screen. Alright, hold on. So it would be this one. I don't know if you can see that. Right?
Yep.
You can see that? Right? The people of the state of New York versus Donald J. Trump. This is, I believe, a criminal.
Wow.
71543-23. And this is the last of it, I'm assuming, was in January 5th, 2025. And it's a notice of automatic stay of criminal proceedings or an alternative motion for an immediate stay. Blanche information. One specific defendant notified this court that he will initiate appellate proceedings on January 6, 2025 to challenge the court's orders of December. Also, this is the... Well, why is this even criminal then?
What's this? What is this about? The riots?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. This is in and his Clayton motion raised numerous times in the past. Wait, what is this? Finds that authorities relied upon intent motion by the defendant for the past, factually indistinguishable by the actual records for legally inapplicable. Therefore, the defendant's motion for a stay of the proceedings, including the sentencing hearing scheduled for January 10, 2025, is hereby denied. This was denied. But this was what happened in January 6, 2025? Was that the whole? That wasn't the
The insurgents, yeah. The
not in
Capitol Hill.
2025. Not in 2025.
Oh no, yeah, that wasn't so. Damn, that's right. I just realized what she just said. Oh damn.
Spread of motion. Okay, so then there's this one, right? This is the tab here. So this is the People's v. Donald J. Trump, and it says criminal here. That's why I say, look. Now, I'm assuming the start of it was, but see, this is what I'm saying. Look, 2025. Let's see what the evidence is. Hold on. Oops. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. My bad. This shit is so confusing. Okay, so I'm assuming his defense. Let's see. Okay, so this is the evidence for the people. So let's start at the beginning real quick. Carson, Cruz, Rubio. Oh, this was the is this the January 6th?
Is that what that is?
Yo, look, email from Howard to Hicks. They already named a few. If you look at before here, look. Carson, Trump, Carson, Cruz, Rubio.
Oh, they wiretapping and watching a lot of motherfuckers.
What is this? Hold on. Wire transfers, authorization, and confirmation?
Oh my god.
Whoa, look at the wire transfer. So this was for 100. Wait, how many zeros is that? What the fuck? Attach contact list, PDF. Look, tax lawyer, EVP and Co. Mark Burnett Productions, New York City Development, Skip Bronson, lawyer, New York Yankees, Randy Levin. Look, Steve Mnuchin, Secretary of Treasury.
Oh shit, the shit we was just talking about. Yo, this shit is crazy.
Wait, what? Yo, Fox, Bill O'Reilly.
Wow.
Bill O'Reilly, Pecker David, Pelton Nelson, Marvel Entertainment, Ike Perlmutter, a judge, a politician, Lou Ronaldi. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck?
It's not looking good. This dude is all over the place.
Why is there FedEx invoices?
Nigga, they're gonna send the fucking boys to our crib.
Nah, this is New York State giving us this, like, whatever this is, which I'm trying to figure out how to get rich 2004. This is all evidence that the state produced. Look, this was I guess this is the evidence they gave to the state. National bestseller Trump, How to Get Rich. And I guess this is the page. Wait, but why are they pointing out a few pages? All the women on the apprenticeship. Yo, hold on. Yo, We found something. Havoc, we found something. We found something. Havoc, we found something. Havoc, we found something, bro. Look. What case is this? What the fuck we looking at?
Hey, yo, they blacked it out. Motherfuckers.
Page 267. You just have to get the book. What is this? Hold on. They're mentioning women. Look, 3 o'clock p.m. Alan Rosenberg, my CFO, comes in for a meeting. He's been with me for 30 years and keeps a handle on everything, which is not an easy job. He runs things beautifully, and his team is tight and fast, and so are our meetings. Page 162. For many years, I said that if someone screws you, screw them back. When somebody hurts you, just go after them as viciously and violently as you can. Like it says in the Bible, an eye for an eye.
This shit is getting twisted and turned.
Trust in God and be true to yourself. Is this said? What?
This shit is crazy, bro.
There's
This man,
something. This is weird right here. This,
bro,
all this.
they put it up, but you see everything that they redacted?
Look, who's that? Stormy Daniels. Is this can't be the Stormy Daniel case. It didn't happen in 2024 or 2025. Wait, but why are they quoting all this on him though?
How to pinch pennies?
They're probably alluding that he's talking about. I'm pretty sure if I read through this, or someone read through this understands this, because this is weird to me, but I'm pretty sure he's making admissions of crimes and stuff that he did. Or there's probably clues. You know how he likes to talk a lot, right? That he has to talk about shit? I think he does the same shit with his writings, that he'll probably put something in there he wasn't aware of. Oh, look, Cohen. This is Michael Cohen right here. Yo, nigga, he paid Alan Whistleberg his retainer fees from 2017, January 2017, for the month of January and February. He paid him 35 grand each. But it says here Michael Cohen, that might be the pay he got. But this was in, yeah, they brought this case, yeah, from 2024, but this is from 2017.
That's probably because that's when they finally caught up to his ass.
Look, this is Michael telling him, please have the money ready, pretty much. Wait a minute. Okay, so we have oh, these are the invoices for all throughout the month. How much he got paid here? Michael. Okay, no, that's not what I want to see. I'm trying to see if there's anything here. So these are his invoices. Davidson to Cohen. Key video clip from Greensboro Rally. Okay, that's his recording. I'm looking to see if I can find anything. Trump tweet.
Mm.
Oh no, those are old videos. That's why. Wall Street
This is
Journal to
crazy.
Hicks.
This is an exclusive, people. You getting an exclusive. You fucking with motherfucking Havoc 3E and Maffy, and we are members of the motherfucking Rico squad. Smoked
Yo,
Out Society. We in the building.
I don't know if you can see this. So this is, I'm assuming this is okay, so this is an email from Jason Miller. Well, I think from Hicks to Jason Miller. But it says here, we need comment as soon as possible for a story we plan to publish today about American media buying the rights to a story of a former Playmate of the Year, Karen McDougal, of an affair she told them she had with Mr. Trump in 2006 when she was married to Melania. We plan to report that AMI purchased the story to kill it and prevent Mrs. McDougal from telling it elsewhere. We would like comment from Trump or his campaign on this, and what Ms. McDougal has told friends of having this romantic relationship with Mr. Trump while he was married. My questions are, did Mr. Trump have an extramarital affair with Karen McDougal? Was he or anyone close to him aware or involved in his contract between AMI and Ms. Dougal? What is the nature of his relationship with David Pecker? We understand and it has been widely reported that they are longtime friends. Did he discuss this arrangement with Ms. McDougal story and their alleged affair with Mr. Pecker? So these are questions these are the emails. What is this?
Yo, this is
Kushner.
wild.
Yo, Kushner, the husband of his daughter, the Jewish guy. I'm assuming this is Jared Kushner, right? So let's see. Okay, so this is, I guess they sent him a copy of this. Okay, emails between Hicks and Cohen, draft statements. Okay, we have not, okay, instead, okay, so this is Michael Cohen. He sent it to Hope Hicks. He starts off by saying, instead say these accusations are completely untrue and just the latest despicable attempt by the liberal media and the Clinton machine to distract the public from the FBI's ongoing criminal investigation into Secretary Clinton and her closest associates. Yours, Michael Cohen, right? And then the original was, we have nothing to do with the spinal attempt by the liberal elite to disparage Donald Trump and stop this historic movement. We have no knowledge of this false story allegedly being shopped around, although it comes as no surprise, yet another publicity-hungry, I think this is, I don't know what the fuck, individual with a get-rich-and-famous quick scheme at the expense of Mr. Trump. Or, we have no knowledge of this false story allegedly being shopped around, although it comes as no surprise, yet another publicity-hungry individual. Wait, it's the same shit? Oh, he's giving him responses. Look. This or this or this or this. So this is Cohen.
This shit is crazy, bro. This is
whoever this guy Hicks is, and he's giving him 1, 2, 3, 4 responses to this McDougal case. And this was during an FBI ongoing investigation, so this must have been, I don't even know what this is. Text messages, look. What is this, Miller? I don't know who that is. Yes, we'll be there at 3. Will you have some time to talk when you get in? Yes. Okay, great. See you soon. Hey, do you know who the Millade is with the boss, Chris Ross? Can you send me his cell? Hey, the president wants to know if you called David Pecker again. Davidson Hicks. Rodriguez, Davidson, Pecker, Rodriguez, summary to Cohen. And these are all the calls between Cohen and I'm assuming Trump. Yeah, you see this, Havoc?
Yeah, I'm looking at this shit. Is crazy.
AT&T calls, all AT&T calls. They have all the transcripts of the calls. I mean,
bro, but how How is this even legally out like this, though, bro?
Because this must have been a case, and it's the people versus the state of New York. But what I'm confused about is that it says criminal on it. When did he have a criminal court case besides the civil, like, you know?
You're right.
And this is his personal checking account. Look, from 2017. Oh, so these are all the calls.
This shit crazy, bro. This whole shit done turned into a fucking TV movie of the week.
Did they change LLCs? They changed LLCs.
Oh
Who
yeah, the
paid
cover up.
Yeah, this is what this is looking like. Like, this is like what I guess I don't. I think this is just portraying what he's done in the past, and what it looks like is like he's. Oh, look. This is between Bannon. Yeah, email chain between Cohen, Bannon, and Hicks. It's all over the place. Who's doing damage control here? Sent from my iPhone. All right. I think we have it. Please call me. Right. What's the message they forward? Look. Need to hear the tape to be sure. Deny. This is from Hicks. Oh, they're talking about the... Is this the grab him by the pussy video they're talking about? Oh, look, they have it unredacted. He said, Donald Trump said, you know, and I moved on her actually. You know, she was down on Palm Beach. I moved on her and I failed. I'll admit it. Unknown. Whoa. Donald Trump. And I did try and fuck her. She was married. Unknown. That's huge news. Donald Trump. No, Nancy. No, this was. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. I couldn't get there. And she was married. Then all of a sudden I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. And she's totally changed the look. I don't know who BB is, but the person goes, say, she's your girl's hot as shit in the purple. Donald Trump goes, and others, whoa. Yo.
That's crazy.
Oh, this is the grab him. This is the whole transcript of grab him by the pussy.
I'm telling you, this shit is wild, bro. This shit is fucking absolutely wild. There's a reason why they're putting all this out there to keep us all distracted, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, but thinking about it now, right? So this was 2005, right? When did he marry Melania? Okay. Trump married Melania in 2005.
Yeah. They met in 2005?
No, they married in 2005.
Oh, yeah. That nigga Epstein smashed.
So my question is, was this during that whole affair? Yeah, this was. Look. No, wait. Wait, where is it? The emails are from 2016, and they're trying to find a video that was shot in 2005 when he did Access Hollywood, where he visited the set of Days of Our Lives. Yeah, this is interesting. When I see these, you know what I think about? I think about how is it that if he's so holy, right, and he's
I'm
riding
gonna
the whole
let you out.
religious wave, he does the whole like religious wave, right? How can he
What's good,
say?
Boston Cuba? What's good? What's good? What's good, Cuba?
How could he say, "I'm a God-fearing man"? He's married to Melania, but then here goes all this shit we find. So the question is, why is she still with him? Can't she divorce him?
That's a good question, bro. But we don't know what type of marriage these two got. We don't know what she signed in the background, what fallacious deal these motherfuckers got.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, you know what? Just because you said that, you know what? She's a spy. She has to be a spy.
I'm
She
telling
has to
you.
be an agent or some shit. She has to. She got something on him. That's why she stuck around for this long. There's no way any woman's gonna stick around, and let you cheat on her unless you got money. But even then, I don't think she's gonna stick around for that money. This is something else.
Yes. This was a way to puppeteer, to control this motherfucker and to get him in the White House, bro. I'm telling you, there's no fucking way, man. There's no way. No fucking way.
Salute, bosses. Salute.
Too much shenanigans going on. Yeah, this shit getting crazy.
Yo, this is all. Look, Marco Rubio has a cocaine connection. I didn't know these politics.
What?
Oh, there's a wait. Hold on. Look. Right. Okay. He was a politician, right? Check this out. I never knew this was around, right? So these are like, I guess, articles saying that shady lady who could ruin Marco Rubio, Senator Marco Rubio's cocaine connection, family man Marco Rubio's love child stunner, right? Boom. That's one. Go to Cruz. Ted Cruz shamed by porn star. Booze and Ted Cruz fixing the lose. Shocking claims. Pervy Ted Cruz caught cheating with 5 secret mistresses. Anonymous hackers threatened Ted Cruz with alleged prostitution secret. Yo, you know what? Yep. Yo, this is a whole giant political prostitution ring. I'm calling it now. That's what those were the words I was looking for. This is a giant prostitution ring. It just happens to be minors involved. But I think this is all political at this point. I'm convinced this is all political.
God damn, this is a hell of a fucking prostitution ring, bro. This is a lot of people in this shit, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Oh my god, how far back is this fucking travesty go? This just wild.
Oh, look, they even got shit in Carson. Bungling surgeon Ben Carson left sponge in patient's brain. Brain butcher Ben Carson in cancer cure storm. Ben Carson's lies over military and violent past. Conjoined twins died after Ben Carson's botched operations. Who ran this campaign? Yo, okay, this is what this is.
I don't think that's I don't even think that's just fucking information heaven.
Yeah, this is like all the stuff they present in court. So what I'm looking at is that, yo, how is it that 3 senators, well, at least 2 of them, have allegations, right, of fucking around with prostitutes? Do you remember that white funny dude from Florida? I forgot his name. Gates. I think his name was Gates, some shit like that. The white boy. Why's my cat playing? Go get him. Go. So there was whatchamacallit? There was I think his name was Gates. He left. Matt Gates, I think his name was.
I think it's Matt Gates.
Yeah, Matt Gates was alleged to have messed around with a 17-year-old. He sex trafficking and everything. It was the same Trump MO. And he left Congress or whatever it was he was a part of, and they never
Yeah.
tried him on that.
He booked it. That's probably what they told him. Like, if we leave now, excuse me, they probably told him, if you leave now, before we have to come after you, we'll let you disappear and forget everything about you. And that nigga probably booked it, and that's what he did.
Hey,
What's
Gemma.
good, Gemma? What's good, Gemma? Está cabrón esto, yo.
I think the way people got to look at this is we have to develop a pattern. I think with even as these previous cases that has nothing to do with the Epstein, it still talks about all the shit he was known for doing. So I'm willing to believe now that it's probably only a matter of days, a matter of time before Trump gets arrested and indicted on some shit.
Yeah, that's why he's scared. If he knows if he definitely knows he's losing the midterm elections. That's why he's trying to stack up the fucking playing field, finding all these extra. Excuse me. Trying to find all these extra seats so he could gerrymander the blacks and the brown people. Nah, it's not gonna go down like that.
Yo, if they win the midterm elections, a Republican, I'm giving up on politics.
If the Republicans win the midterms, I'm jumping for joy. This nigga gone. Sending him as a fucking token
What
of
you
his
mean
ass.
the Republic? You mean you said Republican though?
What do you mean? Nah, I'm a vote Democrat. I'm a Democratic.
No, I'm saying if the Republican wins the House and the Senate this time around,
Oh, it's a wrap. We in
then
trouble.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Like I don't
You,
think nothing.
you just basically gave this man 2 more years to rain down hell.
If anything, if the percentages of his approval ratings mean anything, he shouldn't be winning it.
Hell
like
no.
there's no reason he should win this.
He probably cost a lot of the Republican seats.
Here's the thing, right? This is how much of a hypocrite. I heard this today. I didn't realize this was a thing. Why does Trump get praise for the immigration shit, right? So they didn't bark at Trump for doing the whole immigration shit he's doing now. When Biden sent soldiers to help with the border, Texas wanted to sue Biden and sent cops over to the border in protest of the soldiers being there. That doesn't make sense. So when Biden tried to help, it was a problem. When Trump tries to help, it's like they praise the nigga, but Biden tried to do the same thing to get immigration under control, right, in his own way. But they tried to sue him over that. So the question is, why is it that they let the Democrat who was trying to solve the issue that they were complaining about, but then wasn't with it, but then when Trump does it, it's like, oh, we this ain't about politics no more.
Matthew, hold on. I gotta wake up my wife. Hold on.
Go ahead. Love you too, Gemma. Hope your next video is awesome. Oh, it's morning for you? It's like 2:40 a.m. in the East Coast. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, there we go. I can see my mic moving up down. I gotta start. Oh, you're in the UK, Gemma. Okay. I gotta start posting up more videos on my other channel. I've just been lazy. It's almost close to a month now. I haven't uploaded anything, but it's because I need stock footage. I'll probably figure something out to like circumvent the stock footage. Oh shit.
I wrote all my scripts for the 7 videos I was supposed to drop. I think I only released 3, so at least I got the scripts out the way early, because that was gonna be like my biggest challenge. I have them saved and all that. I just have to like have the strength to get up and record when like planes are not flying over my house, because you can hear the planes as they're landing towards JFK. So I got like a 5-10 minute window in between audio recordings, which is something I hated doing. I gotta do the thumbnails too. Yep, I agree. I understand that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I took a week to wait, but she gotta get ready for work. But yeah, man, when I'm thinking about all this shit, bro, this whole scenario is just fucking buck wild crazy, bro. Just so much more is gonna keep coming out piece by piece to the point that she's just gonna systematically destroy him. It ain't gonna be shit he gonna be able to do.
Let me ask you a question, Havoc, because earlier when you were working at the I don't, was that a gas station you worked in, or was that like a 7-Eleven?
I work at 7-Eleven.
Okay, right? Because you said, yo, we need some topics, right? So I got I got one for you, right? I got a question for you, right?
Yeah,
Because I was
chill.
talking about this with like an older woman, right?
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, right? Okay. This is centered around men, so don't be afraid to talk about it. All right. So, how do you feel about modern day dating and marriages in modern time? When it comes to the men.
I don't believe marriage. For me, I don't believe marriage is what it once was. It's been weaponized so badly by women that's why I think marriage is. You don't hear a lot about people getting married and shit like that. That shit has been weaponized to the point so bad that men are not trying to put up with the bullshit. They don't want to do it.
Okay, I 100% agree with what you said.
Nobody wants to do with the bullshit. And also, you signing a contract over, and then it's fucked up at the end of the day. I mean, I know there's prenups and all that shit like that and everything, but when you in love and you with a person, you're not thinking about shit like that. You don't go into something thinking negative, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, now y'all don't want to be with each other. She's trying to put you in the street. Y'all don't work to build the way y'all at, and now at the end of the day, the man always gets fucking shafted. He always gets the fucking short end of the stick, which is fucked up. You know what I mean? But let's not, we got to do a little bit of credit. There is some good marriages out there. It does work for some people, but I think marriage has really been fucking destroyed. Just like the word love. I love you, baby. Come on, man. Stop the cap, yo. We live in a time and age where the couples are together not because of love or admiration. 70% of it is because of need.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep it real. At least 70% of it has to be due to need. Need and financial.
The reason why I bring this up is because when I had this discussion with this older woman, someone who saw me grow up, it was interesting because I told her, look, because she has like a older son, right?
Yeah.
Who used to be like an amateur professional MMA fighter, like when the scene was still underground. And she was telling me like, yo, I told my son, you shouldn't, date certain women out here. And I said, yo, I agree, but I'll take it a step further. I always tell people, don't date a woman in New York City. Don't date a woman in California. Don't date a woman in Florida. And the reason why I say this is because in those condensed cities, women have a different sense, right? Of like how they roll in the cities, right? Now,
Understandable.
Right? The comparison I make is, let's say, for example, I go somewhere like a southern state, whether it be like Mississippi, Alabama, just a white state, now not a blue city state. Let's say like a red state entirely. My chances
of finding a traditional woman, maybe not even traditional, my chances of finding a good woman are a lot higher than finding a good woman in the city. So then I started thinking about what's the difference between like the countryside and, like, let's say like a place like New York City. So what I've gathered in the little amount of time I spoke about it was, in the city it's all about money, right? You live in New York City, you pay high amounts of rent, you need a lot of money to live here. When you go out there, the cost of living isn't as high, but a woman's more cool with her standard of living. She doesn't need much because she's already been brought up not to have much. So I've always said, if you go out of state, you'll have a better chance finding a woman as opposed to staying in a city like Atlanta, Florida, like those big condensed cities where a lot of women travel for obvious reasons. Damn, Havoc, you fall asleep a lot, bro.
No, touch you. I probably am. I'm about to roll another blunt though, 'cause I ain't ready to go to sleep.
I'm
But
not gonna go
yo,
to sleep.
yeah, fuck that. But yo, I'm thinking about it though. When it's all said and done, though, man, it these midterms are gonna be the most, like you've said it yourself. Come November of next year, we're gonna see where. I'm telling you, I don't think he's gonna leave the White House, yo. I think this nigga he's staging, he's preparing to stage a coup. He's gonna try to take over the United States of America, bro.
I hope not. But if that's
Tony,
what happens, that's what happens.
I think this idiot's about to try the shenanigans, bro.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we could always move to another country, bro. One with better healthcare. Yo, how much you want to bet coming the midterms? If an American puts in an asylum application to a German country or Europe, I bet you they'll accept the asylum. If you write on paper bro, you could, you know why I say it's gonna be possible? Because when they ask you what's your reason, yo, I'm gonna die over here in America. Why do you think that? Lack of access to healthcare, and a bunch of shit that's happening that the government's not willing to address. Yo, you should qualify for asylum. Imagine Americans, asking for asylum from America. That's crazy. But I feel like it could be a thing.
Marriage is a scared communication and a rite of passage for people that truly want to get married. And it's about true love. A lot of marriages are false and forced. You better believe it, Gemma. I agree with everything you just said there, 100%. That's a whole fact.
I don't think I'm gonna get married. I'm 36, bro, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get married.
Gotcha, they had so.
So, but then my way thinking about it, okay, if you can't get married, then you could have a child with another woman, yeah. But then is it even worth having a child with another woman? Like, marriage is no longer involved, so like, it's confusing, bro. Because I try to have a woman explain it to me, but it's like, yo, it still don't make sense. I'm like, what's the point of getting married and having kids? So then when you hear the I love yous or the I love yous, is that even real? Because, yo, that shit fucked my mind up. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, no way. How many women told me they loved me and it was just, they loved me for the moment. They didn't love me in the long term. Oh, you're not planning to have kids, Gemma?
Oh, me?
No, Gemma. She said she's not planning to have kids.
I do not plan on ever having kids or getting married. Damn. I would say never. You might have just jinxed yourself.
But here's the fucked up part. This is where I become a hypocrite. Here's the problem. Not that you need to get married, but in order to live life to its fullest, you need a partner.
Yep.
You're not going to be as happy as a couple being single. That's just something that I'm willing to admit. It hurts me, but it is what it is. You're not going to be happy until you have a partner. Everyone deserves to be with somebody.
Oh shit! Shit gonna be legit. Oh my god. Been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick music break. I want to hear a song real quick.
I'm rolling something right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do too. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this bad boy on. I haven't heard this in a minute. Mm-hmm. Can you hear that?
Nah, I don't hear anything.
Oh shit!
Really gotta share the audio. You gotta put the audio. There
Yeah, I
you
just
go. I
like
can hear
sharing
it
the audio.
now I can hear it.
Cool. Roll another blunt.
I said some things, but I regret them now. But I'm sorry, yeah, I know you heard it all before. I guess I thought you'd never leave me though. Never thought that I'd be in this position now. I confess, though you I'm such a mess. Oh, sleepless nights got me drinking just to handle it. All those arguments, just leave them in the past. Baby, you wanna ask, baby, you wanna ask, baby, you wanna ask, just give me one more chance. Thought I didn't wanna be here no more. I guess you never know what you got until it's gone. Cause if I'm real now, I see you standing at the door. Oh yeah, girl, I can't see myself with nobody else. If it's not with you, don't go now, baby, now don't go. Don't go now, baby, now don't go. Don't go now,
El
baby, now
blanquito
don't
te
go.
está saliendo,
What would I
Javi.
do? What would I do if I were with you? Don't go now, baby, now don't go. Don't go now, baby, now don't go. Don't go now, baby, now don't go. What would I do? What would I do if I were with you? What would I do? What would I do if I were with you? Oh no, girl, I can't see myself with nobody else. If it's not with you, I'm ready to tell the truth. And to be honest, yeah, I know I've been acting a fool. But all the things your friends are telling you, that they really know, that they really know, that they really know nothing about me and you. But I didn't wanna be here no more. I didn't wanna be here no more. Guess you never know what you got until it's gone. Until it's gone, girlfriend. You know that I now I see you standing at the door. Girl, I can't see myself with nobody else. If it's not with you, don't go now, baby, now don't go now, do. Don't go now, baby, now don't go. Baby, don't go now, baby, now don't go. What would I do? What would I do if I were with you? Don't go now, baby, now don't go. Don't go now, baby, now don't go. Don't go now, baby, now don't go. What would I do? What would I do if I were with you? Oh no, oh no. What would I do? What would I do if I were with you? Girl, I can't see myself here with nobody else. If it's not with you, no, no. No, no. What would I do? What would I do if I were with you? No, no. No, no. What would I do? What would I do if I were with you?
Craig David, don't go.
You into techno too? Wow.
Bro, I
That
listen
was
to
a
all that
really
shit.
yeah,
Bro, if
but
I like the, if I listen to anything. If the beat is hot, the beat is hot. Like this is another one of the songs I've been listening to a lot lately. This shit here, this is some wild shit. Wifey be like, "What the fuck you listening to
What
that
makes
shit for?"
someone's work a work?
I told her I just like the. It's not even. I know what she's saying, but it's the beat and the way she's saying it with the beat is why I like it. Listen to this. I don't know if you ever heard this. The person's name, the artist's name, is Open Skin.
Oh, I know who it is. Yep.
Yeah, yo, this shit is hot. I like the beat to this shit too. Me and the Rico Squad. I can keep you up on YouTube.
Early this morning, when you knocked on my door. Early this morning, when you knocked on my door. And I say, hello, Satan. I believe it is time to go. Me and the devil.
Me and the devil.
Walking side by side. Me and the devil. Walking side by side. And I'm gonna see my man until I get satisfied. See, you don't see why. And you dog me around. Say, don't see why people dog me around. It must be that old evil spirit so deep down in your ground. You may bury my body down by the highway side.
Chacho, get out of here. Esa música Satanás. Sacuda. Hijo de Santa. Sujaya.
That's probably why she hates it. She be hearing the Satan one, like, oh, it's demonic.
No, I'm telling you, what the fuck is that? What you talking about? You walking with the devil? Nigga, walk the fuck out of my house. I'd be like, well, damn.
No, don't. Then
Shit.
one day prank her with a pentagram in the living room and put some candles. When she catches you, have her catch you in a row with the candle in your hand. Like, oh shit, you're back home. Have like the dog in the middle of the circle. Like, what are you doing? Don't worry
Get
about
that
it.
nigga some melatonin and knock him out.
Shit.
Oh man.
Do you know anything about the Satanic Church?
Nah, I don't fuck with that shit.
You know what's crazy? My father was a legitimate card-carrying member of the Church of Satanism, the one that was led by Marilyn Manson, and my mother was a Pentecostal Christian woman, and they were married, and they were like, she didn't approve of it, but you know, like it was weird. It was bizarre being like brought up with that. Like two different parents with two different religious views.
Understandable.
Pretty much the satanic church is pretty much atheism, in case you didn't know.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't believe in anything. They don't believe in magic either.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, one of the twins is woken up, and I guess that's my time to shine. Yo, Mafia, I'll be back tomorrow. You already know. I'll be back at it again. Hope for you to be joining me again.
What time you gonna be on tomorrow?
I'll probably be on early tomorrow. Definitely around 11.
Nah, yeah, I was streaming when I saw you. I was like, let me jump on now, because I was like, every time I stream and I was paying attention, who gets on?
No, definitely. I'll be on tomorrow anytime after 11.
Bet. All right. So we'll talk then tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully some shit will come out and we can talk and stuff like that. But other than that, everybody else, I appreciate everybody that came through tonight. You know, Gemma, who in the Bronx. I know I saw y'all in the motherfucking chat at one point. I was rocking earlier in y'all shit, watching y'all rock and shit. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, seriously. I'm Havoc 3. That's Maffy. And we are members of the motherfucking Rico squad. And with that being said, people, Pain, take us out of here.
Yo, you niggas talking shit. Got a lot to say on the gram, the YouTube. You know what I say though? Ya niggas toto, yo shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Ya niggas toto, yo shut the fuck up. Niggas talk shit, they don't even pop. I spill your whole shit, they gon' need a mop. You niggas mad puss, probably got the wild. I hit them up, I think I'm fucking pop. From the Bronx like a mudhubber. Straight gutter, hot piece of butter. Puerto Rock brother that'll eat your mother. Get mad, call dad, you gon' need each other. My flow lethal, weapon, I'm D Glover, meat lover. Niggas talk like you all that, it's all cap. You don't bust gas, niggas all rap. I'm more fact, check the rap sheet. Niggas saw that I smack them with the Mac for a rack, nigga, fall back. Don't press your luck. I'm from the slums, son, and my gun go buck. Y'all niggas talk shit, I'm like so fucking what? You puss. Yo, shut the fuck up. 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 Y'all niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm hotter than the sun, nigga. Bust your guns, my love, son. I'm Big Pun, nigga. See me with the Glock 4 out. You run, nigga. This for those yapping the gums, niggas. You dumb, nigga. Nigga, you stupid, my record ruthless. I bang on some snow shit. Don't make me prove it. Look at your life, nigga, useless. You ain't bout shit, I get the laugh when the two spit. I do this. Every bar is a felony. Go hard like dog in the yard, this pit energy. I bite, grip, shake, and chew through each enemy. Don't want a nigga, let it be. Ain't shit, niggas telling me. So shut the fuck up, I'm all the way up, I'm an astronaut. Niggas talk shit, that's the life of a butt. I'm like, so what, nigga? Shut the fuck up. 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 Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. 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 Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.